Hello guys and welcome back to Pure Heart. Chris here as usual, and today got a little bit something a little bit different but a little the same because it still applies within the Pure Heart model, but it's a little probably controversy depend like on this artist and on this just whole album per se. But today, as you guys can see by clicking the thumbnail, I'm reviewing Kanye West's first ever gospel album called Jesus is King. To start off the bat, it's not a bad album, okay? Like, I know like a lot of people may be spectacle about the nature of Kanye West's Christianity. Guys, that's a little bit understandable, but a little bit it's not understandable because us as Christians, you know, we should be that loving arm to Kanye. Even if some of you guys may think, oh man, is this a PR stunt? Okay, is this for real? Is this not for real? At the end of the day, it really shouldn't matter because we are still going to be those Christians that will still love and support him no matter what, the same that we do of every other Christians and a lot of people. And then the reason why Kanye is kind of literal in this sense different is because obviously, you know, he's this huge Hollywood star, okay? If anyone was gonna say of like, oh man, like my friend Todd, it's like, oh man, dude, Todd was just this like terrible person. You guys see what I'm saying? But no one knows of who Todd is. Everybody knows of who Kanye is. So, but at the same time, we should not think about people's popularity. We should be thinking about, hey, man, dude, this guy could be like this amazing, you know, mouthpiece for us. And I've seen Kanye in the interviews before and after, and you can totally see this transformation from death to life. You can see, man, dude, I'm just going to preach the gospel no matter what. That's what I can hear him say during all these interviews. And you get a really good glimpse of that into this entire album. And so just going on to the album, and I'm going to actually talk about the best part of this album. And the best part of this album is whenever Kanye is actually rapping, because you can truly see his heart being poured out into this album, and that Jesus is at the center of these songs. No matter what you do, no matter what you're hearing, whenever Kanye is rapping, then Jesus is always at the center. His lyrics, no matter what. You also get some choir in there because this is kind of like a gospel album. So if you guys do like gospel music, then you'll love this album. If you don't, then you may have a few issues with it. Also, if you like hip-hop, then again, you'll like this. If you don't like hip-hop, then you may not like this. So speaking of that, the worst part of this album, for me, personally, is some of the music direction, whether it be this, and at least in my opinion, this annoying sound that's repeated over and over. And also with most songs ending with a really, really weird outro. You really get those in the beginning few of this album. Then near the end, it really calms down and it becomes into a little bit better of a masterpiece. Most of the songs in the beginning they have so much potential, especially with Kanye's rapping in the choir. But to me, they're just like, okay, they're not the best things I've ever heard. But for a first gospel album, it's actually really good. It's a whole lot different from Kanye's other stuff, but this is actually pretty good. And speaking of and also with the later songs, the best song on this album that you guys truly need to listen to truly see this transformation, and this honestly really changed my minds about Kanye and this whole situation, is the song called Hands On. And the music direction of this is perfect. You can totally understand his motives of this. He doesn't sound angry in any of this. In any of these songs, he just says, man, dude, I am here. It's okay if you're not going to accept me. That's okay. I'm still going to preach this gospel message. And that's like literally the most probably Jesus thing ever. It's like, dude, Like, the haters are gonna hate, but guess what? The haters also hated Jesus, so if they have to hate me, then they're gonna hate me. And there's one part in that line that says, man, did you hear about the Christians, what they're really saying? And that kind of like really struck home to me, because I was like, dude, man, how many of us really get into that situation where it's like, hey, is this person a real Christian? Is this person a real Christian? Is this person a real Christian? As Christians, we're literally doubting other believers because we're saying, hey, is this person truly a Christian? Or, we're just looking at people's past and then, making them out for today. It's like, dude, I mean, have you ever seen about your own life whenever you weren't a Christian? It's a total 180 from the way that we once were. Honestly, with this Kanye album, I'm just like, dude, I'm actually really excited for what happens. And I hope he does become a great spokesperson for us as Christians, because that'll be like really, really great. And honestly, for us, we just need to pray for him, and we just need to, dude, let's get this out. Let's do this, man. We're here for you. We need to be like one-on-one with each other and be like, hey, we're here for you, okay? Because we're here for each other. That's the way that all of us need to be. We don't need to have this divide between Christians and non-Christians. We need to be like, dude, Jesus loves you, and that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be like Jesus loves you. And like I said, are you guys gonna mess up? Yes, because that's a little bit of the point. Like, we're going to mess up. That's the reason why Jesus is sent here, okay? If you guys have not read most of the Bible, then you'll see that man cannot save his own self, but only Jesus can. And that's what I truly, truly see in all of this, is that we can't save ourselves, but Jesus can. And so overall, I usually do praise hands for a worship album. And so this is not really a worship album. It's more of a gospel album. So this is then going to get a 3 out of 5 hallelujahs. And so it's a great first album for Kanye, but one that would be, in my own personal opinion, if it was just the choir and him rapping and, a different, better music direction, personally. Anyway, if you guys would, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to this channel. Guess what? You are loved. Boom. Bye.